Hey, everyone! Welcome back to 2Kukyu. Get ready for a wave of in-depth information and analysis on the news that's currently shaking up the Chinese entertainment world. As has already flooded your timelines, the news of Wang Yibo returning home in a wheelchair and the rumor that Xiao Zhan ran to the airport to pick him up has created a storm of sentiment. But what's really going on behind all these photos, videos, and speculation? Let's dig deep, without prejudice, and find out the truth behind this heart-pounding incident. The Chinese entertainment world is never short of surprises, but this news was like a major earthquake. The first wave of shock came from social media, where photos and short videos showed Wang Yibo, a top star known for his cool aura and stunning dancing skills, sitting in a wheelchair. The image, blurry but clear enough to recognize him, went viral within minutes. Shock and panic were the first reactions to flood the comment section, with hashtags about his name quickly becoming the #1 trending topic. Fans, affectionately known as Bologs, began conducting their own investigations. The earliest source of the news referred to a fan account claiming to have contacts in the motorcycle racing industry. According to this source, the incident occurred while Wang Yibo, also a serious professional racer, was training or racing yesterday. The injury was reportedly quite serious to his leg, requiring him to use a wheelchair for temporary mobility. However, as is usual in a whirlwind of uncertain information, these details the rumors swirled in the fandom echo chamber without any official confirmation. Wang Yibo's fan community displayed remarkable solidarity and unity. Prayers for his recovery filled various platforms. They readily reminded each other not to spread unverified information and to focus on moral support. However, on the other hand, their collective mood was also tinged with anxiety and anger. Many questioned the safety of his racing team and demanded a transparent explanation from the artist's management, Yuehua Entertainment. Amidst the frenzy of speculation, one thing that stood out was the complete silence from the official side. Yuehua Entertainment, Wang Yibo's agency, issued no statement whatsoever. There was no confirmation, no denial, or even a request to remove the circulating content. This silence, rather than calming the situation, only added to the mystery and created a fertile ground for wild theories to proliferate. As the narrative surrounding Wang Yibo's injury began to settle, a new, far more dramatic element emerged. A rumor, initially a whisper from the wind, began to gain momentum. Xiao Zhan, his co-star in the Untamed, the legendary Xiao Zhan reportedly jogged through the airport to pick up and hug Wang Yibo. This news, while more obscure and difficult to trace visual evidence than the wheelchair photo, had even greater explosive power, instantly bringing fans' collective memories back to the golden era of Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji. The narrative of this airport encounter satisfied fans' psychological cravings for closure and reunion. The image of Xiao Zhan running, with a worried expression, to embrace the weakened Wang Yibo created a perfect scene, just like in a drama. It was fan fiction in full swing, an emotional satisfaction for those who missed their off-screen chemistry. However, logically, airports are public spaces with strict surveillance. If such a dramatic incident had actually occurred, there would have been dozens of clear videos circulating. Several entertainment experts have begun analyzing the photos of Wang Yibo in a wheelchair. Based on the angle and quality of the shots, it is strongly suspected that the photos were taken from a distance with a telephoto lens, possibly by paparazzi or fans who happen to be in the same location. Wang Yibo's expression appears neutral, not showing any extreme pain. Some observers even suggest that the use of a wheelchair wheel at the airport could be a preventative measure after a minor injury to avoid stress on the leg, or simply a protocol from the medical team. As usual, the information vacuum gave rise to various conspiracy theories. Some fans suspected this was a publicity ploy for Wang Yibo's new project, although this theory was considered far-fetched given his reputation, which no longer needed such sensationalism. Other, more skeptical theories suggested that the wheelchair photo could be from a different moment or even a Photoshop, although the visual evidence seemed convincing enough. Others speculated that this was a black PR effort by irresponsible parties. Given Wang Yibo's track record, injuries are not entirely uncommon. As a dancer with intense choreography and a professional motorcycle racer, the risk of injury is part of his career. He has experienced injuries in the past, but they have all been handled well. This context is what keeps some fans calm, believing that whatever happens, their Laoban is a resilient individual and has the best medical team. Practical concerns began to emerge about the impact this injury would have on Wang Yibo's busy schedule. He is currently involved in several film shoots and variety shows. Will these schedules be delayed? What about his commitments to his racing team? This uncertainty adds to the growing list of questions that require official answers. Many industry colleagues have begun privately offering support through private messages, as revealed by unofficial sources within the celebrity community. This incident once again demonstrates the phenomenal power of the CP fandom, or fans who adore the chemistry between the two artists. The narrative of Xiao Zhan running to the airport is a product of the collective imagination of the BoJunXiaoXian fandom, the ship named for Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. For them, this story embodies the desired loyalty and care, a beautiful story that completes the journey of their two idols in their eyes. This situation has also sparked serious discussions about journalistic ethics and artists' rights to privacy. Many have criticized the actions of paparazzi, who took unauthorized photos at what was likely a difficult time for Wang Yibo. The scramble for news scoops often disregards the artist's feelings and psychological state. The pressure to appear perfect at all times is a heavy burden for public figures to bear. The history of the Chinese entertainment industry has seen several similar incidents where artists suffered injuries and sparked mass panic. The responses from agencies and the public handling of the crisis have varied. Some were immediately transparent and successfully calmed the panic, while others remained silent and only exacerbated the situation. The public was waiting to see how Yuehua Entertainment would play its role in this public drama. At this point, as a critical news consumer, it is crucial to establish a clear dividing line between visible facts and fabricated fiction. Fact: there are photos/videos of Wang Yibo in a wheelchair. Still in doubt, the severity of his injuries and the exact chronology of the incident. Close to fiction, the story of Xiao Zhan running and hugging him at the airport, which lacks any credible visual evidence. Mainstream media, unlike the more sensational entertainment media, took a more cautious approach. Most simply reported that there was news about Wang Yibo's injury circulating online, while emphasizing that there had been no official confirmation. This approach, while seemingly slow, was the most responsible for preventing the spread of misinformation. Amidst all the speculation and analysis, the most important thing that everyone agrees on is the hope for Wang Yibo's recovery and health. Whether his injury is minor or serious, as a human being and an admired artist, the most important thing is that he receives the best possible treatment and sufficient recovery time. A career is important, but health is everything. So, everyone, to this day, the true story behind Wang Yibo returns home in a wheelchair remains shrouded in mystery. The element of Xiao Zhan running to embrace him, unfortunately, is highly likely a fictional narrative born of fans' hopes and longing. The message from 2Kukyu is to remain a discerning and critical fan. Support your idol positively, pray for his recovery, and most importantly, wait for official confirmation before drawing any final conclusions. Don't let emotions overpower logic. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel for more balanced analysis. See you in the next video.